probably wondering why I'm in the visitation area. Well, let's just say I got put away for being too fat. Dun dun dun. Not only that, I decided to eat everything in the cookout. Like everyone's food was gone. I took that dip and then like I tripped and then like a cop like pulled over and just yeah, it was bad. But anyway, in all seriousness, welcome to the video where I state my opinion on the worst crime ever. Murderers. I know, pretty classic. I know. Murderers are pretty common, pretty classic. I know. I mean, it's the worst. Literally, I don't think I can even say. No, not say. Sorry, I don't think I need to explain why I believe they're the worst. But I'm going to anyway, so you can understand why I feel like murderers are the worst thing. Like, sorry, worst people that you could be. Now, I'm not talking about the ones that are defending themselves, okay? I'm not talking about those. I mean, it must suck to have that on your hands. I hope I don't ever get into a scenario like that, because it must really suck to have that on your hands, having to protect yourself with everything you have just to make sure that you survive. But back to the topic of the video, murderers has to be, and I believe is the worst like form of crime ever, because of the fact that these people will just rob everything from you, not like steal your money, not like steal your goods or anything like no. They could take away people. They take away people that you care about, someone's brother, someone's sister, daughter, grandmother, anything, and you can't get them back. You can't get them back. There's times where the body is not even found. So why do people do this? What's going through your mind to just want to take away someone else's life, take away someone else's existence? That should never be an ideal world. That should never be something that should be a thing. And I get this is like a topic that I don't have to dive into if I don't want to worry about long. I think, yeah, I know. But it's like the media blasts so much like the obvious crimes, and it's just like somehow they're treated as like the big. Don't get me wrong, all crimes are bad regardless, right? Every single one. But if I had to choose the worst one, it has to go to murderers, flat out. It just has to. I don't see any other way where it does not go to them. It just straight goes to them. And with that in mind, bro, I don't know about you, but if I had a feeling that my life was about to get taken, I'm calling 911. If there's like a threat to my, I'm calling 911, and they better not take their time to worry about some dude stealing from a candy store or some dumbass getting tricked by a decoy on the internet. My life is important, okay? I don't care. Like, what? No. What you mean by your life is important? You're probably gonna focus on that part, right? No. No. Every single bit of life is important. Everyone's life is, even you watching this video is important, okay? I'm just saying that no one shouldn't be getting killed like that, okay? I think passive way of old age is fair. I think that's the nicest thing that can happen, even though you should be living much time of your life with the people that you care about as best as you can. As much as, because you don't know what's gonna happen, right? You never know what's gonna happen. But, bro, I want my endangered life to be the top priority than some anything. Like, like, bro, if I go missing, bro, I want that to be top priority. I don't care. I don't care. It's just like, why? That just goes for anybody. Anyone that goes missing or anyone that's just like top priority. I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, No, this happens all the time. That should not be normal. That should not be okay. Okay, that's not fine. You should never ever think that's fine. You should not be sitting here thinking like, yep, this is alright. No, 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 no. The priority should not matter to you. Which I know you might say is crazy. Well, don't you think murderers are top priority? I mean, yeah, they're snatching you. They're gonna kill. They're gonna take your life away. Just like I will certainly believe they're top priority. Like you can't come back from that, bro. You can't go get therapy. You can't do any. You're done. You're gonna be 6 feet under. Like if you will be buried. That's the question. Like that's why I personally believe that murderers are the worst, bro. You can't. What's lower than a murderer? Can anyone tell me? What's lower than taking away someone else's life? Like, educate me. Now, you might say, what about torture? If I can be tortured and live, I still think murder is top priority. If it leads to you having to die at the end, that situation should be top priority no matter what. That should be the most serious thing to be dealt with for like everything. Now, you're probably asking, is someone ignoring? No. I just want to state my thoughts that I personally believe, murder is the worst thing in all of things. Like, fictional story, because I like writing stories, whatever, okay? Now, you might tell me about certain points in our history where this is necessary. Yes, they are. And there is points in histories where the elements of this do matter. Because in history, we care about the context of why this happens in history. Or why this happens in the first place. We need that so we don't make the same mistakes in the future. We are in 2026 and people are still getting murdered. Like, bro. Now this could just boil up to, we as a society just suck. Okay. You're right. I mean, there's still decent parts. It's not like there's none at all. There is still decent people. There is still people that's not gonna. Not majority. I'm gonna say majority. This is not no some. This ain't no little. I'm going to say 99%. Okay, is not gonna go out their way to just start blasting people's heads off or kidnapping and just 90%. Now, I don't know if that 90% probably decreases if there's people that have the mental intent or the mental thought, right? Which I think I know my thing. I don't care what you're thinking or doing unless like you actually have something planned. Like you're planning on doing something that's obviously evil. Yeah, no, you need to be stopped right there. The moment a plan is like opened, no, you need to be stopped right there. Nada. Right? But I don't think I can rant any more about this, bro. Just murders are the worst. But I was hearing some stories, like on either and on media about how cool this murderer. Like when I watch certain people, they're like, oh, they find a certain murderer hot. It's like, okay, I hope that you actually don't want to be with a person like that. That sounds scary. I don't think they're inclined to protect you. I don't think they might just use you for whatever nefarious plan they got going on. You're gonna be like, it's gonna be like that one thing in Death Note with like the one girl. I forgot the whole thing there. So if I just messed up the plot for an anime, please do let me know. But you're just gonna be used. No debate, no discussion. You're gonna be an accomplice. You're cooked. Behind bars with you. Like, I think it's the only time where the association, well, it's called accomplice. You can't not necessarily call it guilt by association. Guilt by association is used in different context. But if like you're aware of this and you're letting that play out, bro, why? Like, why? And I won't understand how people can like that kind of stuff. Well, like, oh, there's a whole this guy. Even though he's a killer, I still think he's hot, bro. Okay, I see your priorities. You won't be seeing that if it was someone in your life, but yeah, I see your priorities. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me. Have a good one. Bye bye.